Welcome back, everybody. You're back with us at Beamer Sun Garage, and we appreciate all of our subscribers. Almost 3,700 almost. We're only like 5 away, so come on, guys. Need a couple more. Get to that 3,700 mark. So here's our Silverado, which we call around here the Rollover, 2004 HT 2500, and this thing was. And it was about a year and 10 months ago, this thing was in a really horrible wreck with me behind the wheel of it. And look at that quarter panel. And we got these trolling idiots, shitters, that are just unbelievable. They said, "Oh, you didn't roll that truck." Can anybody see that quarter panel? How about that rocker? How it pounded the pavement and made a round rocker flat. So this is the passenger side, and it didn't hurt the mirror. The mirror survived, but you could see what took the pounding. Right here is what took all the pounding. It knocked the doors out of alignment. And the frame, the frame is what they call laddered. And the roof is slightly bent. I tell you what, it was so smashed that I barely fit through here. That's how smashed it was. I jacked it up with a Porta Power. I think it's a 10-ton or a 20-ton Porta Power. I think it's at least a 10-ton. And then I pulled on it with the with the Holmes 440 and winch. And I pulled on it and jacked it with a Porta Power and pulled on it and tried to pole barn garage it. And I put glass in it. Of course, this one fell out. And where is it at? That's not it. That's a piece that cut out for something else. I don't know where that piece of glass went. That's a real piece of glass. You can see how thick it is. Oh no, that's some kind of plexiglass. That's some thick stuff. But there's some real glass I put in there. This is plexiglass. This is plexiglass. And I put a front windshield on. This is out of a car. And I flex taped it and proved that flex tape works. It's just duct taped at the bottom, but it's flex taped at the top and the sides. Sure is. And the other side, the two pieces of glass that was good was passenger side door, front and back door on the other side. So I wonder where that piece of glass went there. You can still see the glass is still remnants in the channel that I didn't dig out. I didn't feel it was necessary because I'm not really putting another piece of factory glass in it. So I'm just kind of duct taping whatever I can get in there. I wonder where that piece of glass went to fit that door. Excuse me, fit that door. Fit that back window. Huh. That's weird. And I got a bungee cord. Yeah, I got a bungee cord in there. I don't see no glass set back there for it. There's a bungee cord going across it. Yeah, so our haters said, "Oh, he didn't roll this." Guys, go look at the video. It's called "My Dad is One Tough Customer." And you just put that in there. You don't got to put Beamer Sun Garage. Just put "My Dad is One Tough Customer." You'll see the video my son shot. My son made the video and named it. So look at that. How I ever survived is a miracle straight from God himself. I mean, I don't know about you guys or not, but if there's a guy that can survive that, I wouldn't fuck with him. Look at that. It's pulverized on both sides. I mean, just pulverizing. I was in the driver's seat. Look at that quarter panel. I mean, my haters, my trolls, my shitters, basically my mom would say, trash, are just so full of themselves, and they're so jealous because they don't have, anything, like this. They don't have a, place full of hot rods and cool stuff. Now here's a replacement truck I actually bought for my son. There's an 03 Silverado. Transmission needs some love, third and fourth gear. First, second there, and reverse, but no third or fourth. So we got to do something. We wanted to take it to our friend Johnny Morehouse's older brother, Jimmy. But Jimmy's got bladder cancer, so my transmission guru is unfortunately not able to do it anymore. So hope you get better, Jimmy. Hope you make it through that, beat that, because we sure need you back as a friend, more or less, doing any work. If you ever could do a good work again, I mean, I got work for you. That's for sure. Great Jimmy Morehouse. Sure miss him. So, got the tarp off of it, got the water out of the bed that we wanted. Unfortunately, the girl won't start. We put, I don't know, 4 gallons of gas in it. Thought it was out of gas. Nah, not out of gas. It's got some other kind of issue. I don't know what it is, but no girl won't. It drove there, but you know, something about this field over here. Once it makes it in the field, that's it. Hardly anything ever comes out of that field. It drives over there. Usually don't make it back out of there. Yeah, that's the truth. That's why you don't see these backed up in there. This one here was in the field, and it was dead over there too. So we brought it back across the field, and I put an engine in it, and then we still had some more trouble with it. We eventually fixed it, but oh, that thing was a pain, though. You know what? So we got some fuel for some vehicles around here. Got one full up there and another gallon job, so some probably weed eating lawnmower gas right now. We put a couple gallons in this old girl too while we were at it. Maybe tomorrow on the delivery of this Superior coach. I guess it's not going to happen today. It was supposed to happen today, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's going to rain tomorrow. And I hate that. I hate the rain. You know, and I feel for those trolls out there. I really do. You know, they've helped us quite a bit, but they just, you know, they won't stop. So you don't realize how much they've helped us. You know, I can't help it. You know, your daddy's broke. Aston, it's not my fault that he ain't got a pot to piss in. You know, I worked all my life to accumulate all this. My son did too. My son bought that 69 Cadillac. I bought that 66 Tempest. I bought that 73 Challenger. My son bought that 66 Bonneville. My son bought that Fury. He bought a lot of cars around here. I bought that Challenger. I bought that tow truck. Here's a couple down here. My son bought this 64 Valiant, and I put a motor in it, got it running and driving with a drive shaft and everything. I got an 81 Mustang, yeah, with a 351 Windsor I bought, put the motor in it. Ain't got it running yet. This 66 Tempest, I bought it. Then my son bought an engine for it, and he eventually got it on trade with me, and he paid for some of the parts we needed. We got that thing running, moving. Still needs a lot of work. I made my Bonneville I bought. Paid $27.50 for that thing a few years ago. My mom's van. That's a cool van. It's got a wheelchair lift in it and everything. Bam 2 down there. 73 Olds Omega, we call the Omega. My son bought that car. Saved it out of a junkyard. You know, I can't help you guys, you know, don't have anything. 74 Plymouth Duster, my son bought me. 318 3-speed manual on the floor. 99 Toyota I got for free from one of my son's co-workers. Golly, you know, can't believe I got that one. 71 Skylark my son bought, and then he gave it to me. So that's my car, 455. Not sure if it's a 350 or a 400 turbo. I'm gonna say probably 400 turbo. My Grand Prix I bought. 1997 GT with a gold package. Got the gold in, the ones had the gold wheels, got the gold interior, leather. My 69 Mach 1 I bought, yep. Bought that back in the 80s. And, you know, hey, you know, you gotta have the money. You gotta save your money. You gotta, you know, jump on it when it comes available, and just like you do today. And there's a 71 Skylark right there. My son actually bought it. Then I traded him out of it. That's my car now, 71 four-door. The crew cab Lark. The 70 Cadillac my son bought. Oh boy, I've done a lot of work to this thing, and had Johnny Morehouse put a frame underneath of it, and Jimmy Morehouse rebuilt the transmission, 400 turbo with a ship kit. We we done a lot of work to that thing, brakes, and, whew, whole lot of work. And I put a, what was that? Head gaskets on it. And we put head gaskets on it. 66 Bonneville, me and my son bought. Got 1, 2, 3 of these Bonnevilles now. 2 4-doors and 1 convertible. And up the driveway, it's just on and on and on, you know. And over the field too. There's a 73 Buick Riviera we're actually selling with paperwork, with a title. There's a Grand Prix GTP supercharged. My son's Roadmaster. Another motorhome. We're gonna yuck the motor out of this motorhome. Be the second one we've done. Our haters said we couldn't do that, and we're doing it because they say we can't. In your face, Dick Tracy. Oh God, they're hating that. That's what you get. You say I can't do this, or you say it, this wasn't that, and that wasn't this. Yeah. I'll prove you wrong every time. I remember they said the 71 Skylark is the same wheelbase as a 68. No, it's not. We proved that on another video. I mean, these guys are just totally, they're like Earnhardt, you know. He's illiterate. He was completely, couldn't read, couldn't write. Anything you said about him, you know, anything wrote about him. And these guys are almost as bad. They can't spell. They're totally illiterate. And a complete pair, actually there's 2 pairs of jackasses.